There are about 50 best slogans for which is used in describing women, some of which include strong women, strong future, equality for all, today and always, her voice, her power, her rights, her human rights, rise up for gender equality, breaking barriers, building dreams, inspire, empower, uplift. These are some of the slogans which women are being described with. These slogans are best used when a woman is empowered. It's necessary for every woman to be empowered. It helps in transforming the economy, social and political space, because her aim is to improve the lives of people around her. This week's episode, we are looking at women empowerment. Once again, you are welcome to the program Feminine Affairs. And like I earlier said, today we are looking at women empowerment. Every woman needs to be empowered. And I have someone with me that has been into the activities of women that is going to be telling us how to get empowered and what are the criteria for the woman to be empowered. I have with me Ms. Nelly Ndaguba, National Secretary General, African Women Entrepreneurship Program and National Coordinator, North Central, ANWBN. Ma, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Before we start, what is ANWBN?
ANWBN is a strong Nigerian Women Business Network.
Okay.
It's a coalition of over 85 women and businesses who came together as a coalition, to forge ahead and see how we can assist ourselves, women in the industry.
Women generally?
Yes, women.
Okay. And the program is, today we are looking at women empowerment.
Yeah.
So to start with, what is empowerment and who needs to be empowered?
Oh, well, everybody needs to be empowered. Yeah.
All women.
All women.
So women program.
So women needs to be empowered. If you look at, thank God, this month is dedicated to women.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are celebrating ourselves and telling ourselves the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a time that actually we need to come out to talk to ourselves and see how we can really go forward. Because we keep talking of empowerment, and programs here and there, but nothing is actually, no substance. So we, like the coalition, and what our work is doing, we're trying to see how we can engage these women from the grassroots up to export level. Yeah, so which we are doing, and we are training them. Even now that the world is becoming digital, we are training them digital literacy as well. Yeah, we just finished about 250 women, and we are onboarding them now to a platform where they can sell their products. Yeah, so when you talk of empowerment is even the woman in a sustainable living, that she has to live by herself, try not to be dependent on people, on anybody. Yeah, like when a woman is doing something, she empowers herself to maybe to trade, to process, or to do anything that will enhance her life. She's empowered, and if you look at it, she's also going to empower other people. Yeah. So this is why empowerment is very key in women's life, because they also assist in the homes.
Very well.
Yeah. So when we empower, like saying goes, we empower a woman, we empower a nation. But now we empower globally, because everybody, every woman, if you look at the GDP, women constitute a lot. Women were about over 32%, like 32-35%. And that's a lot, women alone. We are not talking of the girls, we are not talking of the young ones. You understand? So it's really, women are actually doing things out there. You need to know what they are doing, but just a little push. When they are pushed, then, because if you look at your home, if you have a girl child, you see the way as she's growing, she already knows how to, put things together. Like those, they see them trying to do this, they are cooking and all that and all that. You see, she's learning a skill and learning how to, to be self-sustainable. So this is why it's very key. Like I look at the world today, you see some women, they can't really do something for themselves and all that, because I look at it, mothers have actually failed in that aspect. You understand? So I shouldn't leave. There's always a girl. You shouldn't leave a girl, a child, without learning it. That skill is very important. Catch them young. Like in my home, we start from 6 years. When you are 6 years, especially as a lady, you must learn how to do 1 or 2 things for yourself. With that, you see the girl, she's going to grow up with it. You understand? She's already learning a skill. And when your mother is cooking, you sit by her. You are learning a skill. You see some people say, I didn't go to catering school. I learned it. And that is leading, is, helping her. So when she gets married, she's not going to be a liability to the husband. If she doesn't have anything doing, she can start cooking. She can start telling a friend, I know how to cook this soup. 1 liter is so and so. Because that's what is going now. 1 liter is this, 2 liter is this. She has already empowered herself. That's because she has learned that skill from the parents, from the mother especially. So that is, the area that, women especially, we always tell them, yeah, and don't also say you are facing business, you are not facing your home. Yeah. You have to balance it up. If it's not balanced, then you have a problem. Because you can't say, oh, your business and your home is dying. You don't even know how your children are faring, because we are pursuing more. So we always make sure we bring these things together. We bring in people to talk to women, every time. You need money for it, but then it's not like other, sectors. Like, it's only when now you are going to start adding value to it and all that, you need the machines, you need, the packaging things and all that. And in recent times, just like yesterday, we just finished a program with the Nigeria Export Promotion Council. Yeah, Madam Ms. Ayene, she's actually doing well. She brought a lot of women together. For 2 days, we were with her for good 2 days. And brought in people to actually talk, both for certification and all that. And she's actually, helping in that certification area. Like 2,000 women has already been, trained through her. And more is coming. And more is right now, like helping them to get their certification. And when you are talking of a business, like now we are not even looking at so much outside the country internationally. Even within us, we need to eat right. Yes. We need to have the right things. So we are also looking at, we are not just telling them prepare for export, also prepare for the national market and also the multinational, because we keep looking at, it has to be this because we are taking it outside the country. No, it's no longer like that. In-house
before we take it out. Okay, you talked about African entrepreneurship, women entrepreneurship. Yeah. After entrepreneurship, after the training, what comes next? Yeah. Is there any empowerment program to support the woman, to give the woman a boost, like a startup? But not anything, or you just train? The most challenges that we have a lot of women that have undergone so many training, but there is nothing to start off with.
Those are one of the things we raised, because we are training. Yes, some women are even tired of going for this training, because what is expected is when you finish, okay, this is a kit for you to start. You understand? If you are in this industry, okay, this is a package for you to start up. But we don't have such. But recently, they are trying to see how they can maybe get the banks to sponsor. When you get there, it's another hurdle.
Are you saying that Nigeria, every first lady, every women minister, every day will come and preach entrepreneurship without empowerment? Because let me tell you something, very close to my area, I met a woman that said, I've watched your program. I have undergone training on this. I've done fishery. I've done tailoring. She was counting and said, it's okay. She said, but I don't have anything.
That is true.
I didn't have the courage to ask her, were you not empowered? Is there no empowerment program?
There are so many. We hear that, we have 250 billion for women. We have exactly for women, but we cannot access it.
Sometimes ago, I heard that there is a department under the Ministry of Women Affairs that says they are empowering women with a startup. Is it true? Have you heard? Because you are into so many women activities. Can you please tell us, is there something like that ongoing? Have you benefited? Have you seen any woman that has benefited?
I have.
What is the Women Development Center doing?
Oh, well, I have not actually seen that. We have not actually have such opportunity, I would say, because we try to see how women can be empowered. You write, you fill form, you do that. At the end of the day, nothing is being done. We are still waiting. We are still believing, because a new program have actually even come out now at the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. So that we are waiting for when it kickstarts. And Exim Bank told us yesterday that they have a program under the YF, because when, like, I was one of the people selected for that YF, loan thing, but there was also a clause there, collateral. But initially when they said there was not going to be a collateral for some certain amount. But later we get to a place where we are stopped. But they are looking into that now, from what they told us now, that they are looking into it to see how they can remove collateral and see how, because I told them, I said, banks knows what to do. If you, even an ordinary person, if I give you a loan, I'll know how to get it back from you.
Definitely.
So I said the banks, if you want to give women loan, and everybody keeps saying, oh, women pay back, they are the best people to give loan to. Then why are we suffering?
And I think with our data now,
yeah,
it is very easy for you to get at somebody
anywhere.
Because I believe that with my Nigerian identity is enough collateral for me to highness loan. Because it has my data.
Yeah.
Everything you need to know about me
is there. Everywhere you
collateral do you need to get me empowered?
Because we keep arguing this. I said, like, some years ago, the First Bank gave 100 million for a start to the Sesame Seed Association. The president went down to the grassroots, went to the chiefs, the emirs, the Agwans and all of them, called them, because we know ourselves in the community. There's not where you are running to. You can't run anywhere. You can't run to anywhere. So they give them money and say, okay, let's call women, mostly women that farm these things. Call them, get them money, get them seedlings. They started this to then uptake from them. Within a short period, the loan was paid back to First Bank. Yes. So I said, every bank, if you want to actually assist, empower women. Now we have strong associations. Like ANWB, we have over 84 women groups. With 84 women presidents.
So each group has a president.
So you know your women. You know who to give the loan to.
And a minimum of how many people in a group?
Oh, some have up to 4,000 women, 2,000 women, 1,000 women.
In a group?
Yes. Yes.
In Nigeria?
In Nigeria. They are all over. But if you look at it, because of, oh, I'm tired, I said, yeah, you will, but you have to continue. If you don't push, because the day it will happen, you will not know. So let's keep pushing. Let's keep telling ourselves the truth. And also,
of light at the end of
the tunnel. Because, like we always say, God will tell you the beginning and tell you the end. But in between, He will not tell you. So how you are going to get here
to the end,
it's your business. My pastor keeps telling us that. So it is left for you. Start and keep fighting till you get to the end. And there's always light at the end of the tunnel. If
and
you don't
women
fail,
are still hoping.
yes. And if your, your faith, it will not fail. You will get there. So you see a lot of women, like yesterday, I saw a lot of them that just started. Before you know it, if you see what they are doing now, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. We are turning things around, you just be surprised. Like somebody that called me this morning, what she's doing with dates, the below, the seed. I was amazed. I said, what? And we are doing this before. He said, yes, auntie, I have to move to something. And these are the things. Women can just sit down,
They are
creative. The idea comes, and before you know it, they put it into action. But how do we continue? How do we get the push? The problem. It's a very big challenge. And
empowerment is key. And that is what has been keeping the Nigerian woman backward.
Like you have managed to get your equipment. You understand? You have managed to get some certain things done. This is where other countries are different. Like some of our colleagues we started with in Ghana, they have gone so far because they will bring in an investor who handholds them. So tell me, okay, in the next 5 years, I'm going to do this, I will equip everything for you, but I'm going to get my money back in the next 5 years. After 5 years, the factory belongs to you.
No.
That's a good one. But when it's owned by them,
we practice that in Nigeria?
Oh, it's so unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
What about selling the ideas to like the Nexim Bank, the Bank of Industry, the Women Ministry, Women Development Center? What about throwing the ideas to them and see if they can assist women in that aspect? Have you tried that? Have the hours gone to that level? We have tried some. We have, actually tried to do some things, but we are still on the way. Like we are hoping, like I said, we just finished with NPC, Madam Moyen yesterday. She brought in some, buyers. In fact, some embassies were there. Some banks were there. Like some big shops, Ebanor and all that, to come and take products to put on their shelves. That's another way of, yeah. And if that scale through, oh God, that would be, very nice, because a lot of women yesterday, they took the product, they took the photograph. Like this morning, as I was even here, they linked me up to somebody that just called. They want me to metal them on the share butter, this thing. So, I think there are some of them that have a listening ears that you can talk to. They'll say, okay. You say, like most of the women in high, in authority, they have time, they listen, but they also are also constrained. Maybe the money is not there. They can also link you up to anything. Another thing is, we on our own part, women, we have our own, our own part to play. Most women don't have records. When you say record, what do you mean?
Of their business. Because when the bank wants to give you a loan, you must have a proof. Oh, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be so. These are my bookkeeping. These are most of us we don't have. So there's nobody who's going to give you money.
I think in this case we have women in different categories.
Yeah.
We need to categorize them.
Yeah.
We need to categorize those women that have started and need the push.
Yeah.
Then we need to identify those that don't even have anything at all. When we talk about empowerment, women fall into different categories.
Yes. There are different segments.
That's what we need to know. That women fall into different categories. There are women that can read and write. Like you said from the beginning of the program, every woman needs empowerment.
Yes.
In fact, I take it as a slogan. That every woman needs empowerment.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say because I don't have a record, so I am not qualified to be empowered, is wrong.
Yeah, but that's where the association comes in. We train them. Like we always, make sure they pass through all these courses. Make sure they have their CAC. Because that's one thing now. Anybody, anything you are going to do, if you don't have your CAC,
You want to fry akara.
you must have your CAC. You can just start with your business name. Then when you go higher, you now upgrade to limited. So, because you must have something, you know, and that also gives you a kind of edge. Oh, you know, I'm a Nigerian business woman. So we make sure they have that.
Okay, Ma, can I tell you something? Now, I don't have any certificate at all. I dropped out in primary school, which means I did not complete my primary
Education, yeah.
Now, I need to be empowered. And the only thing I can do is beans cake, akara. That's the only thing I want to do. Now I cannot even register my business. Do I have, or don't you think we need women or a woman that can say, okay, all I can do is to register your business for you? Don't you think it's another idea when we throw it on women that, look, this group of women, all they need is their business registration.
Yeah.
Since you insisted
that this is one of the
that
criteria.
this is one of the criteria.
Yeah. Some like you know, like business name is not too expensive. You know,
I can
some
afford it. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what's you know, like
I'm
some
another woman's.
Yeah, I understand that there are some women, you know, that's actually there. We also approach them at times. Oh, Aja, what can you do to this? Or, Madam,
Exactly
what can you do?
expecting to hear from you.
Yeah, what can we do to this? Okay, how many are there? Oh, God, we have about 100 of them. No, Antonelli is too much. I can do 20. I can do 10. We will do that. But they too, also, because I believe in one thing is that if you don't have your own part to play, you will not value that thing. And if you know us, especially as a woman, if you put your 1 naira into something, you want to see the end of that thing. You want to see the success of it. So I don't fully encourage women to just rely on people doing things for you. Also on your own, make efforts.
Okay.
You know, like now there is one of the associations that are giving out between 100,000 to 500,000, just the interest rate of 4.5. You understand?
Yes.
So, but you need to be part of that association before you can benefit from this. But women at times they want everything to be done for them. But when you put in, when you register as part of that thing and you are giving that loan, you are going to fight to make sure you get what, you know, to pay back and get it.
Okay.
But we don't just want them to just, you know, stay back, lay back, and I want to see that everybody, you know, it must be done for me. No, that is not a good way of encouraging them, empowering them. Let them also have a part. You know, we know that there are still some that actually does not have it.
Okay.
You know, those that and we have to also investigate to be sure that yes, this is true, this person is saying the truth. Then we leave them up to who can actually help them to do it.
Okay.
Sometimes ago we gave them, like these Akara people, this bonan and all that, you know, the fried pan and all that. I will go about to also monitor and check they're actually using it. And which some of them are doing very well. Yeah.
I want to tell you that this program is not just to come and talk and go. This program is going to follow you because I believe you have gotten to a certain level in dealing with women affairs, even though you still need to be empowered, but at least not the kind of empowerment that I need. I might be needing maybe 10,000, 50,000 or 100,000, while you are looking at 100 million, 500 million. So in order to help a woman out there, Feminine Affairs is going to follow up with you. You are going to come back and give us an update that, look, based on our last discussion, I'm able to follow up to this bank, this organization, and this is what they have promised us that they are going to do. And this program is going to take it up from there. Because by the time we keep saying that we want to support women and you make a promise to me, honestly, I will sing it until you fulfill that promise.
Yeah.
So this program is going to be like a follow-up to the women empowerment, the women program, and the next time we are going to be meeting, you are going to be telling us the places you have been to, the women that have come to register or the women that needs to be registered, and all of that. And before we go, I would like you to say a final word to the women. What is your call on women? Because the last episode I had with a woman, she was telling me that we have women that are lazy, that don't want to do anything.
That's true.
What is your call on women? What is your advice to women?
Yeah, my advice to every woman out there is do something for yourself. It also helps you, your mental health, your health-wise. Because by the time you sit down from morning to evening, you are not doing anything. It affects your health. You understand? But go out there and do something. Try it. Don't be afraid. Some women are afraid to start. They are afraid of what if I fail. They always say, what if I fail? What is this? What is that? No. Try. Because when you fail, you get up again.
Okay.
You keep trying. Just like Obama tried when he was even going to turn back. When he kept hearing the voice, keep moving. Keep moving. So we keep moving until we get what we want. You don't relent and say, oh God, I've tried it once, and you know, like the lady I was telling you this morning. She said she pays 100,000 every week for her electricity that she was going to pack up. Whether to go to Ibadan, I said, whether you go to Ibadan, go to Ilorin, you still the same tariff. You still need it, but the only thing is upscale. Go out there, look for more. She blows bottles. You know, all these water bottles and all that. Go out there, look for more businesses. By the time you know it, you pay staff, you do this, yes. But you go back and sit down at home when the machines are spoiling. True, the money is not going to come. Yeah, the little one you think you are getting is not enough. At the end of that, you see that it's even better to be doing that thing than to sit down at home. So I always tell women, please, let's keep pushing, let's keep moving. We'll get there. Yeah.
Okay, let's keep pushing, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
We will definitely get there. There's always light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Don't be lazy, don't give up halfway. Just keep pushing, you will get there. And I want to tell you that women empowerment is a topic that we'll continue talking about. And I promise you, if you need to be empowered, look for Nelly Ndakwa at AWEP. She is dealing with AWEP, and AWEP is doing something for women.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that when you need her, you will get a push. And I promise you, she's going to come back and tell us the next thing that the women need to do to be empowered. On this note, I want to say a very big thank you for staying tuned until we come your way again same time next week. Bye for now. And on this note, we shall be concluding this week's episode of the program, Feminine Affairs. Don't forget to watch Feminine Affairs on our YouTube channel, Feminine Affairs with Juliet Dengiwa. Until we come your way again same time next week. Bye for now.